my channel. Today's a different position because I'll be reorganizing my pride and joy, and I will also be recommending books along the way, so it's gonna be a bit different to what most bookshelf reorganization videos are on BookTube. Let's get right into it. Look, I made these Harry Potter ones. This one I think is my favorite. This is the first one I made. This is my absolute favorite candle. Look at this bad boy. Oof. I haven't dusted in so long because I was waiting for some book orders to come. I canceled them because they were taking me like 2 months. So I was like, it's been going on for too long, I'm gonna do it now. Look at this. Tracy, I'll put her Bookstagram down below. She gave it to me. My first recommendation, these books, the Winner's Curse trilogy. I love these. It basically follows this general's daughter who finds a slave and she purchases him. It's very different to most fantasy novels because it focuses mainly on the political aspect of a war instead of the actual war and fighting. So it's really, really interesting. If you haven't read Caraval yet, you 100% should. I've only read the first book, but I already know I'm going to love this series. It's literally, it is so good. It follows these two sisters who are invited to Caraval, which is like a festival, and you can only attend if you have a ticket, and they get invited 1 year and it all goes amazing from there.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Where's the video?
There.
Hi!
How pretty are these covers? Strange as a Dreamer duology. I spray painted the edges, but I really hate it, and I accidentally go blue on this one and it looks disgusting, but I cannot wait to read them. They're like my most anticipated read. Well, not really, but like they're really high on my TBR. The Darker Shade of Magic trilogy, I really like it. It's really unique. It's high fantasy and adult fantasy, so we follow an adult protagonist, and his name is Kel, and he's one of the last travelers who have the ability to travel between the 4 Londons that this world is split into, and we basically follow him with this adventure, and it's so good. I cannot wait to read the 3rd book. Oh my god, you guys should definitely check it out. Red, White, and Royal Blue. It is about the first son of the first female president in America, and we follow him as he falls in love with his arch nemesis, the Prince of England. It's just such a cute romance. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did, but I absolutely loved it. I gave it 5 stars, and I really want to reread it again. You guys 100% have to check it out. 1,000 Perfect Notes. Oh, and here. and The Boy Who Steals Houses. An Australian author wrote this. She's paperfury on Bookstagram. She's really well known. She has a blog and she wrote these books, and I was following her progress because I read her blogs, and this was like one of my most highly anticipated releases. I still haven't read them because I want to be in the mood for it, because I don't really read contemporaries, so I cannot wait to read them. But you guys should 100% check them out. I will leave her Bookstagram, her website, and these books down below. These books, I really enjoyed them. It follows this girl who goes on just a trip after she finishes high school, and she meets this stranger and they basically fall in love in one day. And this one is in her perspective and this one is in his perspective. 100% read Just One Day first if you're planning to pick it up, because this does have spoilers for this one. Everyone hates on the Selection series, but it's one of my favorite series. Besides these two books, we don't like those, but these three, I love them. I literally read every single one in one day. It was absolutely amazing. We follow this girl who gets selected. A selection. She gets selected to participate in this competition to win the prince's heart, and then she becomes the queen. And it's basically kind of a dystopian because it's in America. It's like The Bachelor in the future. So it was really nice. I really liked it, and everyone hates on it. I didn't realize until now how many books I haven't read that are on my shelves. I thought I was being productive and reading a lot of them, but I don't know, I guess not. This is what the oh, I forgot about those. I'll take them off later. But this is what it looks like. Look at this dust, it's disgusting. I have like pictures. Look at that. It's my friend's business card he made in like year 8 or something, and he has not left since I got these shelves, but it's disgusting. Don't look at it. I cannot wait to reorganize. Look at the mess I made, and look at my wall of that. Look at Cash and Inej. Oh, this is a really good graphic novel on the Webtoon app I was talking to you guys about in one of my previous videos. It's called Olympus, and it's the best. It's basically about Persephone and Hades. You guys should 100% check it out. It's amazing. I stepped on new moon. this series from Rochelle Mead. It's very mediocre, but it's very, very good. All 3 books, they're in the same universe, but they're told from different perspectives from 30 different girls, and they're all part of this organization where girls are taken in and trained to become the perfect wives, and then they're taken to the new land, which is basically revolutionary. It's that kind of plot, and they're taken to this new island or city where they travel to, and they find rich husbands, and they're sold off, and they pay their debt to the academy that trained them. It follows this rich girl who's pretending to be poor and goes into the academy because she doesn't want to marry someone she's arranged to be married to. This follows, she's basically an immigrant. This one was my favorite one. This one follows a girl who has a mystery in her life, and we're trying to figure it out along the book. Basically, we're trying to figure out in these 2 books because it's always mentioned, but we find out in this one, and you can read it in whichever order you like. I suggest this one first, The Glittering Court, then Midnight Jewel, and then The Emerald Sea. And you know what really pisses me off? The fact that these 2 have the in the title, the word the, and this one doesn't. Like, it would make so much more sense if it said The Midnight Jewel. And just, it's always irked me. But you guys should definitely check them out. And they look so nice all together. Look, they're all flowers, and they're some of my favorite colors. This series by Claire Legrand, I love her. I always message her on Instagram and she always replies, and she's so nice. And I spray painted the edges, and it looks so cool, right? It follows these 2 girls whom we read from their perspective, but there's an 1,000-year difference between their timeline. There's this prophecy where one queen will become the savior of their people, and one will bring them to their doom. And we're trying to figure out which one is which one is the villain and which one is the hero across the whole trilogy. It's amazing. You guys should 100% read it. I haven't finished the trilogy, so do not spoil me in the comments. And I met Jay. He had a book tour for Dark Dawn last year, and I met him, and he signed my books, all 3 of them. Yes, sir. Work it.
Cute. It's adorable. Can you put my necklace on for me? Leave it alone.
Bro, do you want me to fucking...
What is it? Oh, it's the only silver you have.
is always the one that gives me the most shit. I don't know how to fix it. Maybe I should just start doing the bottom and then put the vampire ones up there and then see how it is. Maybe I should just go buy more books because it's empty. Okay, so I did what I said I was gonna do. I went to the store and I bought some books. I have a wish list, obviously, and 2 of these weren't on my wish list, but I still got them. I just got Blood Air. Then I also got Death Note Volume 2 in the black edition. And then I also got Bloom, which is another graphic novel. I'm just gonna add them on my bookshelf now. Okay. Yeah, perfect. No, go up, Up. There.
But you gotta cut out this part because
It's cut out.
It looks weird. That's not my actual accent. It's a joke. Watermelon sugar high. I'll be on the bridge waiting for Santa.
Hi. Say
Wrap it up, boy.
3, 2, 1. The other way. 3, 2. No, at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
Whip and then whip and then whip and then hey whip and then watermelon.
So, I just finished. I put everything in their place as well as the books. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I never know right after I finish. But for now, it's okay. Everything looks perfect and clean and dusted. Will I ever become TikTok famous? The stars say no. So I was like, I want to sleep, but I can't.